Listen,
Hello.
I love Yenna yells at own ass.
I'm glad that's where we started.
Me too.
That's good.
I'm glad that was our opening phrase. Yenna yells at own ass.
I said 10 seconds.
You did.
I don't care.
I know. I know no one
It's the
cares.
That
small
is what that
joys in
emote
life.
is. That is the possum that yells at own ass. Tell me I'm wrong.
Possum that yells at own ass is amazing. Icon.
Hashtag same hat. Hashtag relatable. Look, it's fine. I'm just being transported back to 2012. That's
Yeah,
what
your
having
loop-
to use social media does to me.
Yeah, your
No.
loop sent you back in time, not forward.
Exactly. Could you imagine? Could you imagine if I did that to you guys?
No. No.
Send us forward.
Or back
Send you back.
instead of sideways.
Yeah.
Anyway, hello. Welcome to stream. We're live. It is Hellions of Carnocht Season 3, Episode 2 of the Pathfinder 2nd Edition actual play. Bow, 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 bow.
Away.
As you can tell, the vibes are weird in today.
No.
This is very normal. I don't know what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
That's fair. The vibes are vibing today. And the cast was enjoying sending emojis just to see them float all over the screen.
Yes.
Which,
Does it look
you know,
different?
I can't blame you guys. It is the small joys in life that bring us purpose. Anyway, my name's Vash, and I'm your DM. You can find me at Doodle or Vash the Artist all over the internet. And I am joined by my wonderful cadre of friends. We have Yenna, played by Dani, who goes by @by_Shalane.
Hi, I'm Dani. Yenna's probably gonna lose her mind a little bit this session. Yenna is Yenna found a ring, and that's pretty much the only thing she's gonna be able to think about for a while. So that'll be fun.
We have Gwynn, played by Sedona, who goes by @Anodesu.
Hi, I am Gwynn, or I play Gwynn. I'm tired. I'm sorry. I want to still be on vacation, but yeah. Sorry, I play Gwynn. She's processing things a little. We'll see.
She's processing at the same rate Sedona is currently processing.
Truly.
We have Noelani, played by Babs, who goes by @MustacheBabs.
Hello, everybody. Yeah, we sure are processing the process and seeing what awaits us beyond the threshold, etc., etc.
You guys really don't deal with being dumped from adrenaline into
No.
other things well, huh?
Really not.
Most people don't.
We have Yulie, played by Dukes, who goes by @DexBonus.
I'm sorry, she found a ring? When did that happen?
Oh yeah, you weren't here for that bit.
You waited
Was I on
so
snuggle duty?
patiently.
You were on snuggle duty, yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's a wig.
Oh my god.
Insane.
I know what my first move is.
Hi, I'm Dodger. I play Yulie, and she's doing fine. She's doing fine. She's wondering why she's not in school with everybody else. Why isn't she wearing a uniform? Well, I don't know. We'll figure that out.
She just does a part-time. It could be a part-time.
Yeah. You know, I took off my uniform to go to my job. People do that
Yeah.
All the time.
That's right.
all the
Very
time.
normal.
And last but not least, we have Tink, played by Nick, who goes by @NickToHorst and Nick.Tattoos.
Hello, I am Nick. Tink is an elf and an inventor and an alchemist, and also found a ring and is also going to be occupied with that.
Man, there was so much jewelry last session.
There was so much jewelry. Actually, he found 3 rings. If we're being very accurate.
Yeah.
Only one of which was currently on his finger. So, yeah.
That's so cool.
Yeah, he's definitely having a good and normal time, and nothing is wrong. Nothing
3
is ever
rings
been
for
wrong.
3
We're all
seasons.
having a great time.
Yeah, 3
Wow.
rings for 3 seasons. Wow.
Wow.
Who would have thought?
It's the elf rings.
What you've really got to worry about is Twink finding the one ring to rule them all at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or the Chaos Emeralds. Which one are we trying to date ourselves with here?
Honestly, the Chaos Emeralds is like very accurate too.
Yeah.
It is.
Guys,
I
you
can't
get us
believe he's
sued.
trying to become supersonic. Not super
I'm
Tink,
leaving.
still supersonic.
Why are you going?
You've just turned all of my NPCs into Sonic OC. Do not steal.
I mean, mostly one specifically.
Can you imagine him as a little Sonic character, though? I might need to draw that.
Oh no,
Mm.
little
no.
green boy.
Little green boy! I feel like he'd be a
Original
little green
take, do
echidna.
not steal. Fuck. That really got me.
Thanks, stupid monkeys, for your contribution.
I mean, Abraxas has the hair for being like some sort of hedgehog or hedgehog
Yeah.
adjacent.
Yeah, no, Abraxas is
Silver the
100% a
Hedgehog
hedgehog.
literally exists.
Yeah.
I did not know that. What?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I do feel like Tink is a little echidna, though.
Yeah.
Just with his hair, he's a little echidna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
It's a
know a
little
lot about
knuckle sound
Sonic.
swab.
That's
He
the
goes
autism,
fast.
guys.
it's the autism.
Everything I know about Sonic is secondhand. I've never played a Sonic game in my
Against
life.
your will.
Oh my god.
Against my will. Mostly through Aaron of Game Grump fame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zips up all of my Sonic knowledge. Puts it somewhere else.
No, you can like Sonic. That's allowed.
Don't worry, I won't let it out.
That's allowed.
I had a
I wanna
Sonic OC. I get it. No, I understand.
Oh,
I wanna
Sonic
talk you to the
Adventure 1 and
queue.
2 were very formative to me. As well as the one for Genesis.
Fun fact, I think Sonic, like a Sonic game, was my first video game ever. My dad
Oh,
had one of
yeah.
those, like, Sega Game Gears, I think. It was like a really
Yeah,
old
yeah, the Game Gear. No, it wasn't Genesis, it was the Game Gear. That's what I'm thinking of. That and
yeah.
Lemmings. We played a lot of Lemmings.
Oh, Lemmings was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Lemmings was gruesome for what it was.
It-
but I
yes.
really enjoyed it.
It is. Yeah.
How
Anyway.
gruesome can it really be with just a couple of
Oh, you'd be surprised.
Very much exploding them. Like, it's
And you were very much
graphic.
you had to kill them.
Sometimes, yeah.
Like you were not just expected, like it wasn't just that there were acceptable losses, because there were. There were some solutions where like you had to. The game forced you to progress. Anyway.
Oh yeah.
I hate
Sometimes
that.
the game does force you to progress, just like Hellions.
Just like Hellions.
Yeah,
Good.
before we
good
run
job.
the risk of turning me into another white guy with a podcast, last time on Hellions of Carnocht.
That was good.
Thanks, it's one of my type 5. Yeah, last time on Hellions of Carnocht, we reset the loop, and you guys finally had a look at what the consequences of that means. Accompanied with the time machine, you found yourselves in the hallway of Zinnia's house, where apparently Tink's brother was preparing for a dinner. Hurrying you off into a room, there was a little, will they, won't they, do they know that I know that they know, what I think they know? Until, cracking under the pressure, it was revealed to Calriel that, yeah, you all remember, and hey, what's up? We'd ended off the episode with you all walking into the dinner hall. It is at startling odds with how you have lived the past few days of your life, running from one horror to the next. To just walk into a room filled with people already laughing, passing around plates, empty chairs that are clearly waiting for you. This is a room of people at ease with each other, and thoroughly at ease with the idea of other people joining them. There is not a single ounce of fear or horror or peril to be found. Just damn good food. And copious amounts of drink being passed around the table too, I'm not gonna lie. Yenna, you see Balthazar sitting at the table. And beside him is another very familiar specifically to you face.
Mm-hmm.
You instantly recognize the figure of a childhood friend. Someone that you had grown up with back in Geogan. You see Hyunwoo. His eyes creased with laughter as he tries very vainly not to snort laugh out loud at something that's just been said a moment before you came into the room. And you watch as Kane goes and sits beside him and pats the chair next to them.
I think Yenna's honestly going to just immediately start walking over, like no hesitation. And she just sort of like hops up. um she's just sort of like looking at Hyunwoo. Um I think she's just flabbergasted. So she's not going to be able to like stop just staring at him.
I would like you to roll a very quick performance, please.
Okay.
Unless you choose to fail it.
It doesn't matter. I rolled a 4 anyways. Total 8.
We love to roll a 4 in this house. Hyunwoo, halfway through something that he's saying to Kane, is just going to look down at you. And you see a little crease to his brow. Are you okay?
Yeah,
He reaches out and takes your hand.
Yes, she was about to be like, yeah, I'm fine, and then when he takes her hand, he just, just sort of, I think, like momentarily like stiffens up, and then like kind of relaxes into it, and it's just like, yeah, just long day. It's missed
Yeah,
you.
you've been having a few of those lately. Well, you should try the bread. Apparently it's fresh.
Yeah, I'm starving. And just sort of like, sort of sheepishly, like tries to eat the bread, but like refuses to let go of his hand.
He kind of notices and just gives you a little squeeze back.
Mm.
What are the rest of you doing?
Yulie has no idea where it makes sense to sit. So she's just gonna wait and watch where everybody else sits and try to like rapid fire figure out what makes the most sense.
Yeah,
think
who
Gwyn
else
is
is here?
Similarly stumped.
So the full array of multiple NPCs around this table, who I have fucked myself, and I do not intend to play all of them. Please
Yeah.
don't make me. We have
Yeah,
Zinnia.
could they all introduce themselves, please?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, in character, one at a time. I'd
Yeah,
really
they
With
could all one at a
voices.
time
just
be
like
like,
just like
yeah,
a
yeah.
one-liner
hello.
so that we all really
Yeah.
like remember who they all are and
Yeah, Calriel goes, oh, considering the two of you are new amongst the group, why don't we do a little bit of a, I don't know, introduction?
You don't have to. You don't have to.
Yeah, you don't have to. We
You
didn't
don't
say
have
that.
to.
You
It's a
said
joke.
that.
It's a joke.
No, you've set a challenge before me, and now I will devour it and make you all feel guilty.
No, I mean I won't feel guilty. So if that's your goal,
I was gonna say.
abort.
You've never felt guilty a
Accidentally.
day in your life, but maybe
Sits back,
Babs will.
enjoys myself.
No. I'm
Accidentally
giving everyone
reverse
permission to not
psychology.
feel guilty.
Your DM.
Cal sweeps a hand around the introducing everybody. You've got Zinnia. You have Zinnia's grandson, Gareth. You have clearly Balthazar, Hyunwoo, Kane, who you have already met. And you have two of Cariel's associates, who you have also already met in the last timeline. Hans and Fury are there.
Good for them.
Good for them. Happy for them.
Yeah.
There are, you can see, chairs that have been hastily pulled up to make enough space for you all, and one extra chair. There's also Moira, who is sat next to Balthazar, who is loading up her plate and scribbling into a little notebook beside it.
And okay.
As a refresher, you met Moira at the very end of last loop.
Yes. Okay.
She was one of the people in Zinnia's house just before you reset the loop.
Yeah. So I think I mean Tink will help Cal find additional seating. Well, kind of. I think asks if he can't, like, as quietly as he can, like so who knows, as they're like grabbing chairs, because we'll need two more.
I need you to roll stealth, first of all,
Wonderful.
if you're not, like, pulling him out of the room for this conversation.
It would be like if the additional chairs are in the room, they would be in the room.
Okay, then you are in the room.
Cool. 13. I did not roll well.
Perhaps this is something that we could talk about later.
Okay, great. So, very clear, not everyone.
Very clear, not everyone.
Yeah. Cool.
Although, roll insight, any of you who would like to.
I love rolling insight.
Yeah.
Insight on what? Insight on what?
Who cares? I'm doing it.
Just so I know whether or not
On the
Yulie
vibe.
that's
on the
true, it's
vibe.
true,
would be paying attention.
Insight on the vibe of the room to see if anybody is treating you as though they know you.
Yeah, I'm interested in that.
Oh my
Okay.
god, guys, my plus to perception is so busted at level 7.
We love the ever-seeing eyes of Yulie,
Bro,
the god of noticing.
she's built to do one thing, and that's see.
That's
Observe.
Which
C.
is it's very funny if you consider the fact that she needs glasses.
I
Yeah.
know.
It's the glasses. It's the glasses.
Yeah, she loses her glasses, all perception is gone.
Oh.
Okay.
As I watch the vibe checks roll in.
Nodding, nodding.
Is that everybody?
I
Yes,
think
that's
so.
everybody.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
everywhere.
Okay. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yulie, for all that you are like very nervous about the politeness of the situation and where the hell do I sit? What am I doing? Why am I not in uniform?
Right.
Why am I the only one here not in uniform? You notice that Moira, of all people, is watching you over the top of her glasses. Over her little half-moon wire-rim glasses. She's specifically locked on the cluster of you that have not sat down yet.
Great. Yulie will white person smile at her.
Moira will white person smile back.
Fantastic. Shakes hands, doctor.
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 Are people like in conversation at the table, or is everybody just kind of like, oh, group of people walk in?
This is kind of a little bit of a vibe of both. Like a couple of conversations have been interrupted. People are like waving at you as Cal's introduced to them. Moira does reach out a hand and go, I don't believe we've had the opportunity to meet yet.
Oh, hi, I'm Yulie. It's nice to meet you.
Moira, very nice to meet you too.
Sorry, I'm not sure. Is there like a decorum about where people sit or
Absolutely not. Pull up a chair wherever you want to.
okay, great.
Remind me again what the seating arrangement is.
You can pull up a seat next to anybody that you want to. Moira is kind of grouped in together with Balthazar and Kane. And then you've got Yenna and Hyunwoo sitting together. And Cal dragging chairs over. And then Hans and Fury are also grouped together. And
I
Zinnia and
think
her grandson.
okay. I think the safety fawn part of my brain will I think she would sit next to Yenna.
Good,
In
good.
which case, please roll perception.
What? To see her holding hands?
Uh-huh.
Fine.
Indeed.
36. Amazing. Really fucking zoned in.
You don't notice until you sit down, but Yenna is 100% holding hands with this strange new man.
Oh my gosh, I'll try. Can I also roll a performance check to see if I can pretend I'm not looking?
Absolutely, go for it.
I'm really bad at them, so never mind. I got a nat 20.
Nice.
Wow.
You are as straight-faced as you have ever been. This doesn't bother you. It doesn't bother you at all.
It
It's
doesn't.
never
I don't
bothered
even
you.
care. I
Yeah.
don't mind. I don't mind at all.
No, no.
You don't even know what could ever bother you ever. Definitely
No.
not Yenna
Why?
holding hands with someone.
Why would I mind?
Yeah,
I'm good. I'm fine. I'm fine actually.
you're not bothered. You're not bothered, innit?
Not even a little.
When Yulie comes over, I'd be like, Yulie, this is Hyunwoo. This is my childhood best friend. We grew up together. Hyunwoo, this is Yulie. My
New friend.
yeah.
New friend meet old friend, I guess. Hi, nice to meet you.
Hi. It's nice to meet you too. I've not heard anything about you, but yeah.
really new friend.
Very new friend. Really, really new friend. Yeah.
I was gonna say, usually Yenna would talk my ear off about anybody that she's met.
Like you said, a lot of busy days.
Must be busy if you're still introducing me as friend, and gives her a little elbow.
Side eyes?
I need to lure self right now.
Lore self immediately.
Oh, I only got a 12.
What did you get?
I get a 12.
Okay. Alright, great. A 12 is a failure.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna give the player a choice.
Uh-huh.
You can choose to fail and not gain any memories but flounder in the social situation.
Uh-huh.
Or you can gain memories from a different timeline.
Oh. Different timeline because that's fun.
Okay, in which case I am rolling.
Oh no.
You get a sudden flash of a time not here, where Hyunwoo, looking older and a little more haggard, a little more tired, was facing off against your mother's assassins with you side by side. And that's all you get.
Yenna's going to, like, kind of blink rapidly, shake her head, and be like, mm, uh, more than friends, betrothed. Yeah, probably. And in that moment, it sort of just covers her mouth. It's like, oh, fuck.
Wow, I don't think I've ever seen you tongue-tied. No, this is funny. Keep going.
Just starts turning red, like, can feel her face getting hot. And it's just like,
And a blush, it's my lucky day. And he starts poking your shoulder.
I think I have a headache coming on. I really need to get my blood sugar up.
Oh, well, yeah, no, I'll grab something. And he immediately scurries away from the table to get a sweet tea.
Yenna just sort of descends into her own hands, covering her face. It's like, oh no.
As Hyunwoo is running away, Yulie, Yenna, please roll perception.
Oh,
If you would like to, on
Okay.
Hyunwoo as he leaves.
God. Okay.
Yeah, of course.
Well, that would be the nat 20, wouldn't it?
Yeah, 24.
It's not exactly something that is hidden. Hyunwoo is wearing what appears to be an engagement ring.
Does it match? Is it also the cranes? Is it also the cranes?
Yeah,
Does
I
it
was just
match?
gonna ask, do they match?
Does it match?
It matches. It matches.
Okay,
The
okay,
stone,
okay.
the stone is a different color, but it matches.
Yeah.
Disgusting. I love it.
Yeah. I think Yenna's honestly just like tomato colored. Like her ears are also fully red.
Yenna, with the roll that you rolled, you also notice that the jacket Hyunwoo is wearing has been embroidered with a dragon that looks as though details of it have been purposefully matched to the way that your horns grow.
Oh my god.
Ah!
It's
I'll
like
get it,
a
I'll
few
die.
steps beyond wearing matching tracksuits.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, I'm just gonna die. Like, I, the player. Ugh.
Yulie will try to try to make a joke and be like,
Congratulations, I guess.
Thanks. I don't. We have to figure. Oh no. Okay, this could be an arranged marriage, or this could be not an arranged marriage. We probably need to figure that one out.
Yeah. I mean, he seems to really like you.
Yeah. It-
You say that literally as he comes back, drops a kiss on the top of Yenna's head, and goes, "Here you go, darling." And he set down
I
a
think
sweet tea
Yenna
for you.
like yelps when he does it. It's like genuinely so startled by it.
Wow, you really are high strung today, huh? Maybe you should get out of the study for a little while.
Yeah, it seems like it. I might try to bother about some things. How are you?
Oh, I'm fine. Mostly just curious about your new friend. Is it multiple? And he waves a little at Noelani.
Yeah, she's also new. She's super cool.
Yeah, they were just helping us with some stuff today. Tink also like sits down at the table and like gestures for friends to like sit with him, like with them all as well.
disperse the awkward. We must share it. All of
Yeah,
us.
yeah. He's like, oh god, this is gonna be bad.
Yeah.
Right. Do you mean your preparations for the festival?
Yes, definitely.
Yeah.
That's the preparations for the festival. Can I roll? Can I roll self?
Didn't we learn about that?
You did,
Yeah.
yes. You did
Oh, we
learn about the
did.
festival last
Okay,
week.
okay, good,
Yeah,
good.
we know about the fair, the Lord's fair.
Yes, perfect.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I'm freshly arrived and consulting about the presentation, so we were just catching up.
Oh, that's brilliant. Does that mean that you got the mechanisms working, Tink?
Yeah, I think it's almost there. It's never perfect, but I'll do my best.
There's a small silence, and then Balthazar just looks at Tink and goes, "So you managed to sort out the crystal matrix that was causing problems?"
Can I roll for things?
You can either roll lore engineering
Mm-hmm.
or lore self.
I think I've gotta go back on lore engineering
All right.
just for the extra bonus. Ooh, that's a 32.
A crystal matrix implies a very complicated machine. They are very delicate things to get correct. And if they're using one in the presentation for this fair, with the implication of it being pretty soon, you've just implied that you have fixed a very complicated part of a multitudinous machine on your own.
Yeah. I still need to run some tests. But I think it's in good shape. He's like crossing his fingers under the table. He's like, fuck, I hope I can do this.
Maybe you can show me what we've done afterwards.
Yeah, I think that would be
At
a
which
great
point,
idea.
Moira is going to hit the back of Balthazar's hand very lightly with a fork and go, "I thought we agreed not to discuss work at the dinner table?" And he just kind of flinches and sits back in his chair and goes, "Sure, yep, I can keep this under wraps, absolutely."
Yeah, Tink will just like mouth at him like after dinner and like nod.
Balthazar gives you a thumbs up and then dives deep into a conversation with Moira.
Okay.
Moira looks at Tink and just winks.
Okay,
What time is it?
he nods.
What was that, Yulie?
What time is it? Do we know what time of day it is? Because we're having
Um,
dinner.
you're having
It's
dinner.
time.
It's
It-
dinner
therefore it is
time,
dinner
exactly.
time.
Yeah.
Roll perception.
Okay.
None of you have really looked.
Beep, beep, and oh my god! Don't use all of them now. I got another nat 20 for 37.
It is shaping
What
up to
time
be
is
one of
it?
those episodes. You look beyond the window and see that the sun is just beginning to set outside. Considering that the leaves on the trees appear to be starting to turn brown, it is some point in the autumn, so you can say that it is around 5 o'clock at night,
Okay.
possibly closer to 6.
Then Yulie will, when there's like a kind of an awkward silence after the talk about the fair, she'll go, yeah, I don't really know a whole lot about when is the fair?
Oh, well, sorry, it's just they've been advertising it for weeks, for almost a year now. The fair's in a couple of days. It starts on Saturday.
Ah, found out lots of information with that.
All right, Yoda. Hyunwoo was looking at Yulie just a little strangely now, though. I can't believe that you're in a part of Carnocht that's been living under a rock.
Oh, well, just been working my butt off.
What is it you said you did again?
She's gonna do the exact same thing she did last time, where she like awkwardly gestures to her apron and will be, I work at a coffee shop.
Oh, wait, no, I know that apron. Of course you do. You work at the Cup, right?
I do. Yes. And I work there so much that I barely know what day it is.
Wow, you really need to drop a couple of shifts and take some time off. Kane reaches over and you see him kind of just like interrupt and go, yo, Yomu, that's really insensitive. Some people can't afford to take time off.
Oh god. You need to be more sensitive to the pores.
God.
Hyunwoo, think of the pores. This might be a pore right here.
The society.
In which growing up with Yenna leads to things.
Mhm.
Jesus.
Kane also holds up his hands and looks at Yulie and goes, I didn't mean to imply. He just
No, it's
forgets
fine.
sometimes that not everybody's rich.
It's absolutely fine.
Yeah, it's just like glaring at both of them. It's like, stop being weird.
We were born weird.
Yeah, I know. Can you try?
No.
We can
They're
sit
both
at a
giving
different part of
Yenna
the
exactly
table.
the same look.
Yeah. We can sit at another part of the table if you'd like. Away from boys.
Is she saying that to Yulie?
Yeah.
Oh, no, that's okay. Everybody's kind of chosen their spots now. It's fine.
Hyunwoo is immediately like, no, I'm sorry, I didn't mean it, don't leave me.
God.
You're so cruel, you're so mean to me.
I love him.
Apparently you deserve it.
I mean, that's
So,
usually true, but
Hyunwoo, what do you do? Are you also in school or?
oh yeah, I'm apprenticed to Professor Balthazar. And you see Balthazar kind of flinch and goes, "Don't call me that again."
Oh,
Yeah, we're artificers.
I see.
The arcane and the artificial, both are an art.
So what's sort of your focus?
Oh, I like the nitty gritty of stuff, like forging little mechanical pieces, specifically the shaping of things.
Hmm. Yulie will like slowly look at Tink. And
I-
what's your focus?
Tink, who was looking kind of like a little enraptured at Hyunwoo, like, why haven't I met this guy before? Is very startled. Can I roll self on what my specialty has been
You
this
can
time
indeed
around?
roll self.
It's a 22.
Okay, with a 22, you imagine that your specialty isn't much different to what it's been every other time before, or what you know, and a certainty settles inside you that you are still at your core an alchemist.
Yeah. And I think he'll go like, mostly alchemy, but I do like to dabble around in, mechanics and stuff. Hyunwoo's been a great help with that.
Yeah, you must work really well together.
Looks at Hyunwoo.
I mean, sure, when we can stop talking long enough to actually work on something. How's the homunculus coming?
Moving. So that's good.
Okay, that's an improvement.
Yeah. Also, still some things to work out there. He's now like, fuck, it's not the homunculus. The project is not the homunculus. It is bigger than that. Fuck.
Does the homunculus still explode when you turn it around a corner?
Listen, I've been a little reticent to replay that scenario just yet, but I think
I mean, understandable, but it's a pretty big flaw to work out.
Earlier, it went around a corner of sorts and didn't explode, so testing is going well.
Kane and Hyunwoo just kind of look at Tink with very flat expressions and then look at each other and go, "That's not the scientific method.
What part of that is not the scientific method?
You've got to repeat the experiment and get the same results."
Yeah, okay. And what if I just started repeating the experiment before dinner, and now we're sitting at dinner, and we're not supposed to be talking about work? And he puts his hands up and like rests them on the table.
Roll perception as they both sit very straight and look a little bit abashed.
A natural 1. And I have a natural 20, and I don't want to use it.
Yes.
Noelani, what are you doing at the table?
Well, you see, camera pants over. So when Noelani sort of got acknowledged earlier, she'd sort of been like not hiding behind Gwynn, but definitely sticking by her and just kind of waved and like very much like, do not include me in this conversation. I cannot save you yet. And she sort of bumps Gwen in the arm and points at 2 of the empty chairs that are left in the table to see if like, should we just sit down?
Gwen definitely is startled by the nudge because I think she definitely had a bit of a blue screen moment.
Mhm.
But she'll kind of come back to things and nod awkwardly and then shuffle towards the chair in kind of a way that was reminiscent of the time at the ball. Like at the show. She's like just as feeling just as out of place as she did that time.
Oh,
So
at the
you might
cabaret
need to-
last loop.
Yeah, the
At the cabaret.
cabaret, that's the word.
And I think like as we sort of like shuffle over, Noelani is sort of like, I don't suppose you remember her any more than the rest of us, do you?
I what I don't know.
About anything. I mean, Yulie and I aren't even supposed to be here.
Can I roll?
You
Can
can
I?
absolutely roll.
Okie dokie. Where am I? Oh, there they are. Sorry, where did my dice go? Uh, okay, and it's lore self. 22.
Yeah, 22 will work. You know that this is a monthly thing, this dinner,
Okay.
and that it's not rare to bring other people that you know to the dinner. But essentially, this is a family dinner
Mhm.
that has just been growing and growing. The very first time you'd attended, Yenna had dragged you down from the school to sit among Balthazar's little family, Moira, Kane, and Hyunwoo, and found that Zinnia was considered a sort of grandmother figure to them.
Okay.
And shortly after that, Tink was also dragged to the family dinner. And then Cariel was dragged to the family dinner, and then Cariel has been dragging his associates to the family dinner. It has been something that's been very much a drop in, drop out for everybody who attends.
Okay. So yeah, I guess Gwyn kind of takes that information and chews on it for a moment. And is like, I think you're you're fine. Like it's not a you being here isn't odd for this. It's like a monthly thing.
Zinnia reaches over and puts some food on the plate in front of Noelani and goes, I think what Gwynn's trying to say is that anyone and everyone is welcome in my doors. So long as you've got an appetite, you're welcome.
Oh, thank you. Yes, of course, of course. It's been a long trip. Like Nolani's sort of trying to play it up. It's like, yeah, traveling, preparing for this fair. Everything is totally normal.
Yeah, we're I'm kind of tasked with showing her around.
I see, and I see the uniforms. Are you staying at the school?
Yes. I'm hoping to stay after the fair is over, and that way, get to see the sights and learn a little at the Enclave.
Do you know who you'll be learning with?
Uh, can I roll self?
Yeah, you can roll self.
5.
Oh no.
With a 5, you do not know who you are
Yeah.
learning with. Would you
Yeah.
like to bring a memory forth from another timeline, or would you simply like to deal with the awkwardness of the conversation?
I'll take awkwardness.
Okay, great.
I'll take awkwardness. Just like, what was, who was it? You know what? Probably have the paperwork in my other uniform or something. I can't quite recall. I, it, it was set up for me. And,
I just got here.
yeah.
Well, it must have been so very difficult traveling from where you've come from. It can be excused, but you should figure that out soon. Each of the apprentices lives in a different part of the school. I know that
That
much.
that's really important. That's so true. Yeah, I probably after dinner. I mean, this is such lovely fare, and I'm sure this will energize me to figure that out, so I can find my sleeping quarters. That would be
Now,
super important.
that's a compliment to my food you shouldn't say until you've eaten some. And she pushes more towards you.
And Nolani does the like, oh, yep, here I go, and she'll eat. She'll eat willingly, but it looks like she's like leaning into that awkwardness of like now I'm just making it weird that I'm eating. Like I know how to eat like a person for sure.
Roll performance or choose to fail.
She's gonna fail that. Let her fail.
Okay.
She's not only changed timeless, she's forgotten. She's like every single like mannerism that she was like trying to cram in. It's like, nope, it's gone.
You're like, what does chewing naturally look like? Oh god, how do I usually chew?
Yep.
I love Noelani so much. Noelani is me in every social situation.
Can Gwyn kind of really look at Zinnia to try and like do the similar suss out that Tink attempted with Cowriel?
Sure, you
See
can
if
roll insight.
okay. Perception. Hey. That would be dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Mhm.
There is definitely something knowing in Zinnia's eyes.
Okay.
But whether or not it's just that she looks like that all the time,
Mm-hmm.
you aren't sure.
Okay.
There is nothing outwards in her mannerisms that are lending towards the fact that she might know more than she's letting on, but she also looks as though she knows a lot of things that Gwyn doesn't.
Okay. She'll just kind of turn to her food because she's not in the mood to push it.
The dinner goes on, very much in this vein, almost awkward enough that you want to leave, but at the same time, with a familiarity among several of the people at the table, that the conversation keeps flowing. It becomes clear that this group not only is very comfortable with each other and the city, but that they are comfortable having strangers in their midst as well. As dessert is brought out, the front door does open, and you hear the little bell of the entry ring. And Belial comes through the door, dropping what looks to be a physician's bag in the entryway, and very hurriedly ridding himself of his outer coat to pull up a chair beside Tink. Sorry I'm late. Hours ran longer than I thought that they would.
It's all right. Don't worry about it. Tink is acting so normal. Tink is so normal right now.
Performance check.
Yes. Oh, is it more fun to do bad? Or I think it's yeah. This is the problem with giving me a nat 20. 18. It's not terrible.
Okay, an 18. All right, we can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. You see Belial immediately pours himself a drink, leans over, kisses Tink's cheek. So tell me, how was everybody's day? I see that we've got new people at the table.
Tink definitely misses a beat before being like, yeah, met some new friends. They were helping us out with some stuff today. In preparation for the fair. Trying to keep the lie in order. And be very
Wonderful.
normal.
Then I imagine they'll be with you setting up tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. That's the plan.
Ah, I'll see them there then. As well as here. And he gives you, Noelani and Yulie, a little wave.
Yeah, I think Tink carefully watches who he like picks out and introduces each of them.
The more
Can
hands we have.
I? Sorry.
Oh no, it was just gonna say the more hands we have, the better. What do you want, Yulie? Can you what?
What do you want?
What do you want? That was a pretty aggressive way to ask that. Sorry.
Can I roll lore self on myself to see if I think I know Ba or if he's just being nice? Because so far nobody has known me.
Yeah, roll lore self.
Okay. Nope. I got a 12.
Would you like a different memory
Yeah.
from a different timeline?
Yeah, totally. Why not?
Okay, great. I'll let you pick a memory from a different timeline.
Whoa.
This feels fun.
What do you mean?
To the player Dukes. Any of the Yulies you have played before. If you have a favorite memory, please bring it forward now.
Oh my gosh. Um, I think she'll suddenly get like a flash of a memory of doing magic, of like conjuring something.
Which is very
And-
funny when Belial leans forward and says, I really don't know what Barista will do to help set up for the fair, but I'm excited to find out.
Yeah. It's a secret.
For sure
Hopefully a
is.
delicious one.
Oh, she can bring coffee. Tink's instantly like, she can bring coffee. She can bring coffee.
Maybe
every-
that's our angle.
That's our angle. That's our
that
angle.
I'm not actually helping with anything. You just asked if I would bring coffee.
Yep. He's going with that. He's going with that
Somebody
now.
has to do the crafty table, you know?
Exactly. Like we don't have we don't have like a table for food and stuff. Like we'll need someone to bring the food. She offered. Wow, how nice.
It's true. I did. I offered because I'm such a nice guy.
Yeah,
She
yeah,
owns
no.
the
Or-
cup, and we're just gonna start the rumor.
Go.
Okay. We're putting the plan together, guys. It's going.
Figuring it out.
Can I feel like Gwynn, hater of Balthazar, had a moment.
Oh,
of
hater of
sharing too
Belial.
long.
Hater of Belial, yes.
Yeah,
Sorry. Ba, you know.
that's my fault.
But yes, hater of Belial. But yeah, can I roll perception because she probably stared too long?
Go for it. Perception or performance?
Perception. Like I feel like she was, processing. Like yes, group performance at the moment. I think she'll eventually look away and just stare down at her food and eat it. But oh crap, where did my wrong
Okay.
Does
tab
she know anything
untap?
about this bar?
Yeah. Okay, wait, what's my okay. 28.
What are you looking for?
I
Or
think
are you
she's
just trying to see if you
to
notice anything about him?
Yeah, basically just like a what the fuck is this? Like because the last
It's a
the last
Belial.
the last one was, an asshole from Gwen's perspective.
I mean, he looks a lot like the last one, right down to
Yeah.
a couple of the scars on his chin.
Okay.
There's a crease to his collar. His necktie is kind of skew if you get the impression that he's run here straight from wherever he was working. I'm trying to decide what to tell you
Oh, no.
and what you would know. There's definitely like his hands are immaculately clean, even though you can see that there are like calluses on them. And with that roll, I'm going to say you do notice that underneath the neck scarf that is slightly skew-if is a ring worn on a chain.
Oh, okay. Yeah, can she kind of zoom in on said ring? I don't know if she was paying much attention to. I don't think she clocked Tink having a ring just yet.
Yeah, I
But
don't think Tink also did not draw attention to that. That was a very like,
yeah,
oh, that is there. But he is eating and he's not like hiding his hand, you know.
yeah. I guess can Gwynn like, especially after the kiss, can she roll to like check Tink's hand just to like, or like his neck, like just wherever a ring might be.
You can roll perception or investigation.
Perception. So we don't have it. Sorry. Okay. 29.
Tink is wearing a matching ring on his ring finger.
Okay. She is like very clearly like eyes darting between the two of them. Dawning horror, then realizes that she's staring too much and quickly looks down at her food.
Would anybody else like to contribute anything to Belial's arrival?
I do think Tink is having a hard time not looking at him.
Roll performance.
He's doing okay. It's a 23.
Okay. All right. All right.
Yeah, if Belial notices and says anything about it, I think he would just very honestly say, just missed you. That's all.
Belial kind of wrinkles his nose about it.
Sorry, I know. And he'll like go back to his food.
He wrinkles his nose about it, but you get like a knee knock against yours under the table.
Yeah, and he'll kind of like do the same thing back.
The dinner itself settles into a steady rhythm. Dessert. And then the lights die down as the dark comes in outside. And you see that after all of this warm chatter and camaraderie, people start standing up and doing the theatrical stretch and the, well, I suppose we better get home dance of leaving somewhere that you don't actually want to leave, but you still want to be in your own bed by the end of the night.
Mm-hmm.
And Cal stands and goes, actually, if I could perhaps speak with Moira and Zinnia for the next little while. I've got something that I'd like to discuss. Just a little surprise for the happy couples.
Bro.
The happy couples. Noelani looks around like, please, for the love of God. I just got here.
Of course, no, of course. My brother is engaged to be married, and so is Yenna. They've been wedding planning.
Oh,
Perfect.
we were
I
so
rolled a
busy with
2.
preparations. So you two didn't mention that. Wow. Congratulations.
Yeah. Yenna's just trying not to choke on her tea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Speaking
think
of, actually, maybe you should all join the conversation, and gives a wink to you all.
Yep. I think Tink
Yeah.
squeaked at like wedding planning. She's like, ah.
Bilal just throws his hands in the air and goes, "Well, I know when I'm not wanted, I shall make myself scarce." And will just grab the back of Hyunwoo's collar and drag him from the room, because Hyunwoo is still trying to stay with Yenna, being like, "No, I want to know if it's a surprise. I want to know."
House surprises right there.
The door shuts behind those that Cal hasn't called to stay, and he goes, "Oh, thank God. What an awkward dinner."
Oh, okay. So this is everyone then.
Noelani
Zinnia
just drops
smiles
her
and
head
nods.
on the table.
Yeah, I think Yulie does the same. Just exhausted.
Moira is gonna laugh at you both just a little bit and pour a little glass of sherry for everyone at the table.
Yeah.
you.
Tink has never
Yeah.
drank anything so fast and still looks disgusted with it, even though it's very sweet.
Yeah. Yenna is just like, wait, why is
For what
Ultima
it's
here?
worth. Oh, I suppose you don't remember. That makes sense. Moira settles back in her chair. You used his stone for this time machine, didn't you?
Oh,
He doesn't have any memories.
oh.
As far as Balthazar is concerned, this is his first time around the block.
But the way that it works, right? If he has his stone, then he'll know. Or
They'll
how?
slowly come back. Or at least, we think so. You can't really be sure about these kinds of things.
Okay, so give that to him first thing tomorrow.
Well,
You have it? It's not damaged?
Who took it? Did I take it? Did Yenna take it?
It was put in the machine. Did we take it out of the machine?
We took them
Was it
all
the
out
ma-
of the machine.
The machine spit 2 out, and Gwynn has the rune one, so I think Tink still has the amber one.
Yeah, I think Tink
Okay.
grabbed it.
Okay.
I remember it being like in the prosthetic hand.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Because that's how
he
you figured out you could feel with it again.
he takes it out in like a cloth and puts it on the table. Because it looked different, didn't it?
Mhm.
I can't really tell what changed. It's something's different, but it's not broken.
I don't know if I should hand it to him then, if it's different.
Well, I mean, we have to, or we can't.
I mean,
Cal gently folds it back into cloth. Maybe I should keep hold of this for a little while. And we'll run some tests.
Right. Do we? He was the one who normally would have run tests, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Most of what we were able to piece together was thanks to him. And, well, we caught you up, too. But she points at Cal. It's like, but that's pretty late in the game for us.
Moira kind of scoffs a little bit and goes, "Honey, anything he can do, I can do better."
right.
Great. Good. Then you keep it. Takes it from Cal, gives it to Moira.
Moira slides it back towards Cal. If I keep a hold of it anywhere that's not here, he's gonna find it. And then we don't know what'll happen. If I know anything about that man, it's that he's stubborn.
Right. Okay.
If I take it into our house, he'll find it in a minute.
Fine. And everyone who left doesn't know?
As far as we know, no, they don't.
I think Tink very sits on the floor about it. Not in a chair, on the floor.
Sweetheart, when you're down there, I can't see your face to talk to. Cal just kind of pats Moira's arm and goes, "Don't worry, he does this." Zinnia just mutters a little, "Everybody has a different coping mechanism.
Can I
Some
do
people like to be low to the ground."
a Can I do a little lore self on where does Tink feel like he's supposed to go back to? School very different, clearly.
You may indeed roll a lore self.
Oh, that is a wonderful nat one.
Don't you have a hero point?
I do, but
Yeah,
it's
you
just too
do.
good.
Yeah, that's fair.
Ones are just too good.
That's fair.
I do want to know something else.
Do you want me to pick, or do you want to pick?
I mean, I feel like there is an obvious pick for thinking of home.
Go for it.
So I think in trying to figure out where he is supposed to be going, Tink is going to remember another time when him and Belial lived in a beautiful little blue house with Belial's sisters near the school. And know that
No
that's
context.
not correct. And no further context. This is not the only time that they have been, together and or engaged. But yeah.
Just add some suffering onto your suffering, I guess.
Yeah. I think a little voice from the floor just goes, "Tell me I stay at the school."
Well, of course not. Cal leans across the table and just looks down at Tink. Do you need an address?
I would
You
love
say
an
that like he's
address.
not waiting for you on the doorstep.
No, that's the other problem. That's how do I go back to a house with a person who's going to know that something's wrong?
Are you telling me that none of you remember anything about this timeline?
Things seem to come and go, but so far, no. Picked up a couple
Yeah.
names, that's about it.
No, that's very fair. It can take some time.
Have you ever tried to access memories from the current time, and it felt like you were thinking of something else, another you somehow?
Ah. Yes, that does happen sometimes. I can give you a theory that Balthazar had on it, but I don't know whether it's correct.
All ears. Any information is good information right now, I think.
Well, when we were talking about whether or not the stones were actively recording or whether they were simply an anchor, he threw out the theory that perhaps they were something sort of a bookmark, if you will, and that every so often they could slip a page or two, if a timeline is a page.
Right, so we're going to be remembering now and remembering what we just went through. And we might also be remembering things that we don't know where they go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might. I do tend to find that those memories sit stranger in my own head than those of the current timeline, or of what I perceive as the forward motion of time.
Okay, right.
It's like someone pouring cold water down your back.
So you're telling me that I have to sift through a possible 3,511.
How many timelines?
3,000. I was 12. So I guess I'm 13 as well.
You said 3,500 and something a second ago.
3,512.
Oh my god. Cal is now the one who's going to go and sit on the floor.
Siblings.
Yeah. Tink and Cal looking at each other under the table.
Moira is like, suddenly it makes sense. And Cal gives a slight, fuck off.
When we went to the archives, everyone else had numbers that sounded sane, and my number was 3,512.
Ah, yes, the illustrious archives. We've been trying to find our way back to that, but we haven't made much progress at all.
Because we
We've been in
probably,
Carnocht in 3 years and haven't managed to do it.
well, we probably have the thing that does it because we had it. So it wouldn't have appeared until we appeared now.
Just
Right.
because you're not around doesn't mean we stop trying.
No, that makes sense. So there's a lot to unpack. We're planning a wedding.
It's
Of course, that's what he's focused on.
kind of important.
Shh.
Technically, 2 weddings.
Yeah, it kind of matters.
Zinnia like quietens down Moira, who's about to start rolling her eyes again. It's like, you've both been planning different weddings together.
That kind of tracks, but okay.
Is there some distress to this? I'm sure that you can try and break your engagement should you need to.
I don't want to do that.
No, it's not that. It's just last time I saw Belial, he was dead, and now he's waiting for me to take me back to our house, home, a small apartment.
Small studio apartment.
Cal kind of nods at the latter.
Apartment, good. Okay, yeah. And this
It's not
is
the biggest thing that's ever been constructed, I'll say that.
That's not the point.
Well, it's hardly befitting a gold petal, Tink.
Oh my god, are we? And this is what you're focused on. Of course, this is what you'd be focused on.
No, this is just a wonderful little aside that I'm choosing to entertain myself with, so that I don't focus on, I don't know, the end of the world as we know it in a time loop that keeps going round and round in spirals.
Yeah, okay.
Don't get sassy with me, Tink.
I'm not trying to be sassy. I'm in distress. If this was not clear.
It's very apparent.
Good. I hope it's less apparent when I go home.
Sarcasm does not become you.
I think it does.
Yes, you would.
Yulie will raise her hand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it actually a good idea for you to go home? Are you gonna, if Mr. Belial doesn't know here, are you gonna be able to keep it together?
Well, I guess we'll see.
Would it be easier for any of you to perhaps stay with Zinnia or find other accommodation for the time being? Yulie, do you even know where you live?
That's why I was raising my hand. What do I don't think anybody here technically knows me or what I'm doing here or where I live. How do you figure that out if you're just launched in with no memories and you have to just wait? You just wait?
Do you have any personal information on you? Is there a backpack?
I'll pat my body. Do I have a fantasy wallet?
Yeah.
You have a
What do I
fantasy wallet. You do have a fantasy wallet.
Oh, let's go. What's in my fantasy wallet?
Your fantasy wallet also has a set, like 3 sets of keys attached to it.
Okay.
The first set is clearly labeled the cup. The second set is clearly labeled storage. And
Oh,
the third
okay.
set is labeled home.
Okay. Oh God, am I the manager of this place?
Amazing.
No, your key
Um.
holdover came with no paper.
Okay.
Inside the wallet, you find a grand total of 5 gold,
Yeah.
mostly in
Okay.
silvers
Okay.
and
Getting
coppers.
tipped well at the cup.
Yeah, I was gonna
Alright.
say I'm getting some good tips. I've got one of those like gay or bi cups, you know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
There is a little piece of paper with an address written on it.
Okay. Is there any information about the address or just the address?
Just the address.
Is it in my handwriting?
Yes.
Okay.
These are important details.
I'm like shaking my head past Yulie. Like she's like looking at the paper like, why wouldn't you write down what this is for?
It's her password to her computer.
It's her fantasy computer. Her fantasy till.
You have a permit of residence, which is a piece of Carnocht ID
Okay.
that has an address on it.
Oh?
The address listed on it is 27 Sorvik Alley.
Okay.
So that is a possibility. The other address is in the business district, the one on the little folded up piece of paper.
Okay. She's gonna show both addresses to Moira. Is one of these the cup? Do you know? I'm sorry.
Oh, can Gwyn take a look?
Shows?
Does Gwyn recognize any of these?
Roll a law self with advantage, please.
Oh, is Carnocht that different? Curious. 22.
With a 22, you know that the one on the permit of residence isn't the cup, but it is the closest to the cup.
Okay.
The other address you recognize as belonging to a publishing house in town.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Ah.
Someone back to moonlighting as a journalist, I see.
Yeah, I tapped my
Yeah.
chin.
Yeah, she'll kind of look up at Yulie curiously, and I think she'll take a moment to ask, "Do you how familiar are you with Carnocht? I can't remember if you."
I'm not from here.
Okay.
In any loop that I remember.
Okay. I could maybe, well, depending on if they give you cab fare or not, I could maybe show you.
Okay.
I'm not a monster, Gwyn. I'll arrange for a carriage.
I mean,
Sure.
if Gwen's willing, I'd like to not be by myself while I'm figuring this out. If that's okay, if you could come with me.
Well, if it's near the cup is quite close to the Enclave, where I would imagine Gwyn is also staying. Yenna, as far as I'm aware, you are also staying somewhere. I know that the two of you share meals sometimes. He holds his hands up in the air.
Okay. Um, so I'm at the school formally.
Well, yes.
Okay.
As far as I know,
So
you.
how have you been able to remember things?
Me. He points at himself.
Yeah.
Give or take 300 years?
300. And you didn't think to make dossiers for any of us?
Tink
That's so
laughs.
funny.
about us?
Eventuality?
You see that Moira and Zinnia are kind of looking almost nervously at Cal. And Cal just closes his mouth again. That probably would have been a very good idea.
I assume when you show up, you also go through this.
I can give you the main dossier upon Carnocht itself and the state of the world, if that would help.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Yeah,
I'll
would
go
love
and
to
fetch
know
it.
more about this world fair that we are all part of. What are we making?
What are we making?
What what matrix did I agree to stabilize? Because that's hard.
Cal immediately is like, well, that's beyond my knowledge, but I shall go and get the dossier. Moira just sighs. A flying machine.
Flying machine. Wow. Okay.
That's
Not
adorable.
anything as grand as an airplane, Moira says. But something that'll at least levitate. It's an assistance device.
Okay. So nothing that I have ever made before, to my knowledge.
Oh,
Yenna, dear, you've been helping, but it's not 100% something that you need to be involved in.
okay.
Oh, good.
I know this isn't the point right now, but is my engagement with Keanu an arranged marriage?
Oh, sweetheart, no.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yenna, you've been with me and Balthazar since you were very young.
I think her eyes just bug out at that, honestly. What is that? This is.
I can fill you in on everything I know.
Mm-hmm.
And I suppose we can try and figure out what that means going forward.
Yeah, okay. Okay, we don't have time for this. Okay.
We
So
can
flying
make time.
machine. Later, we have to get everybody settled.
And she reaches out and just squeezes your hand. Later it is then.
Okay.
But maybe go a little easier on Cal. It's very, very understandable that you'd want to yell at him as the person who has been orchestrating the majority of this, but he frankly didn't think that any of you would regain your memories.
Yeah. I mean, it, I, I understand. I'm really frustrated right now.
I know.
This feels like we're supposed to be doing something, and you all know things and then don't tell us things, and then we keep having to figure things out.
Well, we can tell you everything that we know this time.
Okay.
And I can tell you that every Friday we have a meeting of everybody who knows here to discuss what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
And
You're all welcome.
and we work here. At least we do sometimes. Is this our main workspace? Or is there something at the Enclave?
This is your workspace for things you don't want to be found.
Okay, well, good to know that hasn't changed.
You think I don't know about it, but I do.
Okay, well, you don't have to be. He just looks at her.
She raises her eyebrows at Tink.
What? It can't be any worse than what I was up to before. Can it? What am I doing? She just straightens up.
Oh, nothing explosive. You've just been working on that homunculus of yours in the room.
Is that legal here?
It's a mechanical process. It's not a personality one. It's not alive.
Okay, that's fine. Never mind.
It's a machine. It might mimic being alive or move like it is, but there's not a soul in it.
Right. We're gonna call it a translation error.
Mm.
Mm,
We've run into that with you before.
it's-
Don't worry.
Yeah.
And I do know that you two were working on something to do with your wedding rings.
Uh,
Okay.
oh,
Yep. I did find
That
rings.
can wait. We can push
Yes.
off the dates for both of the weddings.
How close was it?
A couple of months away.
Please tell me there's separate ceremonies.
the text notification in the pure silence.
I
that
was gonna
followed
say.
was very good.
Separate ceremonies, but making plans together. You're friends. You've been sharing the process.
Right.
Right.
Can Gwyn try to remember any of this?
You absolutely can. Would you like to roll lore self?
I do want to roll lore self. One sec. I've got to feed my screaming cats. There we go. Okay. Sorry, bad timing on that. That was a nat 20.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Gwyn, you remember the fact that in joint planning, it has been all that Yenna has spoken about for the last month.
Oh God.
Nice. Good for her.
So you know pretty much every detail of Yenna's ceremony.
Oh
Oh
wow.
God.
From the
So
color of the
Yenna,
dress, to the headset that Yenna wants to wear, to the fact that there is a dress fitting next week, to the fact that Hyunwoo will be dressed in green, to the fact that there will be a live band performing music that Yenna has chosen specifically. You know nothing about Tink's wedding except that it's happening.
I love that. I love that Yenna is this loop's Tink for Gwyn. Just like getting one-sided information dump.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just rotating. It'll be Noelani next time.
Amazing.
You know that the ceremony itself is supposed to be around New Year's time.
Okay.
Specifically Lunar New Year, so it's about 3 months away.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, let me count. 4 months away. That's my bad. I can't count.
No,
Okay, it could be different. This isn't the real world. Who knows?
It's true.
This is also true, yeah.
Yeah.
We don't know when school starts.
It just has to be a new moon. It doesn't have to be that one.
Mm. Don't say that. It could be next month.
No, the DM's already spoken. We're good.
The DM has already spoken.
Phew.
Gwyn, you know that you've been dragged to at least 3 fortune sayers
okay.
about auspicious timings, colors, like times of the day, all sorts of things. And that Yenna has dragged you to every single one.
Gwyn is definitely bewildered at the moment.
You also know that every single fortune sayer that you've gone to has shoved at least 3 different things in your pockets.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
Check your pockets right now.
I love the idea that Gwyn just has like a rich person imprinting on her every loop.
Just gets adopted by one of them.
Yeah.
Amazing. So yeah, she'll. Oh god, she got too much information at once. What? Sorry, what was it that Yenna said before Gwyn remembered everything?
She was asking if it was a joint ceremony.
Okay, yeah. So Gwyn will raise her hand awkwardly and go, No, I don't think so. No, I feel like Tink would have been around more in your wedding planning. That I am like
Oh.
part of.
Are you
I'm
maybe
at
the
least getting
brother?
dragged out.
No, dear, that'd be Kane.
Oh. Oh, right. Brother. Brother?
Brother.
Okay.
I'll see about writing down all that I can for you.
I got it. Mm, okay. Well,
You should probably just know that you and Kane are quite close.
okay.
At this point, Cal comes back in and is like, I only have 2 copies of the dossier, so I'm afraid that you will have to share. I have written up a page of notes on what I know of each of your lives. Noelani, Yulie, I'm so sorry, but it is very vague when it comes to you both.
Oh, that's okay.
Yeah,
I've tried to give you as much of a primer about Carnocht as possible.
we'll figure it out. That's really helpful. Thank you. Yeah, we'll figure it out. None of you would happen to know where they would assign a Fey ambassador at the Enclave, would you?
Bear with me another moment. And Cal puts all of the paperwork down and goes out to the hall. You
Okay, so
hear strange noises from the hallway, by the way, like a clink, a clunk, a tick, 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 tick noise. And then, hello, Hellibor?
can I roll anything about that? It doesn't have to be lore self. Society.
It doesn't have to be. You can roll society.
25.
25.
Yeah.
Heliobor is a hell of a name to hear Cal say.
Yeah.
You know and recognize the name Heliobor because Heliobor is a gold pedal. Specifically one who was kicked out of the family for building a bomb.
Yeah, okay. He's gonna poke his head out into the hallway.
Yes, no, I realize that it's late. However, one moment, sorry, Heliobor. What do you want?
Is that the school? Heliobor.
Yes, Heliobor runs the Enclave.
I think Tink very it's like, what about the bomb? But he doesn't say it. But just maybe makes like a boom motion with his hands.
That's a very sensitive subject. Don't bring it up in front of him. I managed to discourage him from actually developing the spell.
Oh my god. Oh my
No,
god.
no, Heliobor, I'm so sorry. Yes, I'm still here.
Yeah, no, okay. He's gonna close the door and just be like, that guy with the bomb runs the school. That guy.
Huh?
What? What
What?
bomb?
I mean, in our time,
Uh-huh.
was kicked out of the family. And there was a bomb involved. These are the things I know.
So you have a third brother?
And not a brother, like an uncle, cousin. It's a big family. I
Hmm.
never met him.
He's our second cousin twice removed, Cal says, coming back into the room.
The guy with
However,
the
we
bomb runs the
are-
school.
He
I mean,
doesn't
it can't
technically have a
go.
bomb. It's a spell that he developed in a timeline that's not right now. As I said, I managed to dissuade him.
It can't be worse than you know who, so.
Mhm.
Ah, yes. Speaking of Abraxas,
Yep, that's who we were talking about. Who? What?
we haven't heard anything about him. I've been in Carnocht for the past year and a half and not seen anything, and nor have I heard anything on my travels. Miss Noelani, I have. Well, this is the house that you shall be staying in. I believe it is adjoined to the one that Miss Yenna and Miss Gwynn live in.
Oh. Whew, as she sighs with relief. Oh, well, that's at least a known comfort. Okay, that's good. Am I already in trouble with uh, the
Of course not.
principal or the headmaster? Or...
Of course not. Helly was just glad that you're okay. He was supposed to have been at the Enclave about 5 hours ago. He was just about ready to call it into the embassy.
Well, at least we beat that. Okay. Great. Okay. Well, that's something, right?
I also have his assurances that you don't need to worry about classes just yet. You've not actually picked somebody to do your apprenticeship with.
Okay. Okay. All right. Good. Great.
Wonderful.
So, yeah. And we need to find Julie's apartment, right? Uh, and
Yeah.
then we're pretty much set.
Right.
Ish.
Of course. I shall order a carriage. And he scurries back out into the hallway again. At this point, Moira's kind of snickering.
It's been a really long day.
Oh, don't
Uh-huh.
worry about it. He gets like this all the time. So long as we can get you all home safe and sound.
Right.
Tink, your boy's been waiting for you on the doorstep for long enough, I think, and we've been intruding on Miss Zinnia's polite time. Zinnia waves a hand and goes, "It's never a problem. You're all welcome here whenever you like."
No, you're right. Um, I will see you all tomorrow,
Yeah.
I guess.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good luck.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And he'll head out the door and give Cal a quick hug before he leaves.
Cal is still talking on what appears to be some sort of communications device
Mhm.
that is made of metal and attached to several sending stones that can be rotated. It's a very interesting device.
He is only distracted for a moment.
But Cal gives you a very quick side hug too.
Yeah. And he will, as confidently as he can, head outside.
You
Before we
open the door and almost immediately stumble over Belial. Everybody else?
Yeah.
Yes.
Gwyn, what did you want to say?
I was gonna say before we file out, can
Mhm.
Gwyn turn to Zinnia and put her hand in her pocket and pull out the carved stone and be like, should this stay with you too?
It can if you don't want it to. Zinnia looks at it and leans in to examine. It's not like any other stone we've seen. It was something you had when you got here. The last timeline, I mean.
He nods. I
I think it's something that's meant to be yours.
She frowns at that. That might that might explain why. Is that why no one else can hold it without remaining conscious feels weird.
It's entirely possible.
Okay, I'll hold on to it for now. I don't know how I feel about it still. It seems a little too out of my wheelhouse.
Here, you can put this into your ringer if you need us. And she holds out a little sliver of stone.
She'll take it. What?
Oh, of course, that's this loop invention. A ringer is a collection of sending stones. I know for a fact that the Enclave has one that you can put this little token in and it will ring straight through to my house. Only a few of us are connected to the circuit at this point in time, but you can call me anytime you need me.
He nods stiffly and thanks her. And we'll go back to the group.
Moira gets to her feet. You all hear her knees click. This woman is 60 plus and having feelings about it. And she stretches. Well, I guess it's time to get you all to the Enclave then.
Except me, maybe.
The cup's fairly close. You won't be too far away.
But I don't. I
Let's at
don't.
least
I don't live at the cup, do I?
The
Do
address,
I?
the address that you showed to Gwynn is close to the cup.
Oh, okay.
And the cup is close to campus.
Yes,
Okay.
Okay. Got it.
putting those things in perspective. Yes.
We can. Yeah. We'll walk you to the address once we're there.
Yeah.
Okay.
And if you don't want to stay, I assume sleepovers are allowed,
Of course they are.
right? So
If you'd rather stay at
Okay.
the Enclave for the night around familiar faces, you're welcome to.
yeah, we can check what the vibes are like.
Sure. I mean, ideally, wherever I normally stay, I would probably get the most answers, right?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
I
Anyway,
mean, you'll
sorry.
probably also run
Sorry.
into more awkward conversations, because there'll be more
Um,
people
Oh,
that know you there.
well, most of my conversations are awkward. So, sorry, that was a joke. Yeah, let's go.
No, it was funny. I understand.
Her partner in
Agreed.
awkward has already filed out of the building.
Shakes hands.
Shakes hands, shakes hands.
Yenna will hesitate before like taking Yulie's hand.
Oh,
Yulie will tentatively take her hand.
Yeah. Obviously, you have to figure some stuff out, but like, you know, it'll be okay. How weird do you think your mom is?
so what?
Wait, you're going home. Your mom might be there.
Yulie, please roll low self.
I would love to. A whole new anxiety rising up in Yulie at the thought that she might live with her mom. I got a 23.
It's a whole new anxiety for a grand total of 3 seconds until a hollow feeling fills you.
Aw.
You don't know where she is this time round.
I don't think I've seen my mom for a long time, actually.
Her
Oh,
face is kind of scrunched up.
I'm sorry.
Um, I don't. Uh, sorry.
She like suddenly looks really sad.
Hmm. give her a hand while he. Everybody's life is kind of super different, actually. So
Yeah,
we're gonna figure it out together.
right.
Right. Let's go.
We
It's
go,
just
DM. We leave.
yeah.
Let's get out of here.
You all bundle into a goober carriage and head to the school. It's a crisp, clear night as you run along your way. We are going to take a very short break,
Okay.
and we shall see everyone in chat on the flip side. See you soon.
Bye.
Time to hydrate or die straight.
Hello. We're back.
What's up, fuckers? We're back.
Wow.
How y'all doing?
Aggressive.
I
Yeah,
mean
don't
it
be
with
mean.
love.
I
I-
like that it changed it to what the fuck, we're back?
I mean, that's also fair. All right. What the fuck? We're back? Damn. Okay. Hello everybody. Welcome to part 2. We're back after our break. We had a break. Hopefully you have all hydrated, or you're gonna die straighted. Those are the only 2 choices.
I don't like the term straighted.
Straighted is, yeah.
I don't
Me
like
That
that.
neither. The
is-
moment I said it, it has such a bad mouth feel. But also, we know what I meant. So, jumping straight into to the second half. The night is cool. The air chill. It is a typical autumn evening as the carriage rolls to a stop at the address you'd given Yulie.
Okay.
The rest of you are also in the carriage as you see a couple of rickety buildings come into view. Stone bases built into high-reaching timber and plaster upper buildings. And you see on one of the lower levels a beautifully painted sign that declares a coffee shop, The Cup.
Yulie
Gwynn
takes
will-
a deep
Sorry.
breath and identifies the key that says home.
I guess I'll try it in one of these buildings.
Gwynn will step out after her.
Yeah, whatever building like matches the actual address.
You start counting doors, and you're like, this one, The Cup. Luckily, you do not live in The Cup.
Thank God.
You find the address actually belongs to a set of 3 apartments opposite The Cup,
Okay.
which isn't much better, but hey, at least you don't have a huge commute to work.
Brew. We take our blessings where we can. Does my key work in the door?
It does indeed. You turn it to the right, it clicks.
She'll turn around and look at Gwyn.
She will nod to her.
Okay.
Push the door open. I peek
You are met.
inside.
You're met with a staircase.
Okay, right, of course, because there's 3. Okay.
Do you want me to come with still?
Could you? Is that okay?
She
Okay.
nods again.
Okay. Whew. Okay. Okay. Uh,
What
Yeah,
did,
I guess she'll try the key on the doors to see which
are the
one.
doors numbered at all?
Yeah.
They are indeed. There is a smaller key on the set that says home. And there are 3 doors. One on this level that you're currently standing on, one at the top of the landing, and one down a set of stairs.
I'll try it on the first door.
The key does not work.
Okay, runs up the stairs.
Follows.
The key for that one works, and this is number 3.
okay.
You turn it, and it clicks, and you hear a very low as a fat ginger cat tries to shove its head through the door.
Oh my gosh. Oh, hello.
Well, you know that thing you do when you think a cat is trying to escape, where you like kind of block with your foot?
Yeah, you
Yes.
just push its little head back inside. Yeah.
Yeah. I'll do that and sort of slink inside and let Gwyn come in after.
Yeah.
This is
Can
the most rotund cat you have ever seen.
Oh my goodness. Hello, baby.
Yulie will crouch down and give them a scritch.
It immediately flops as though its legs have given out and just rolls onto its back, doing
Oh my
little, like,
gosh.
needy paws in the air.
Does it have like a collar?
It does indeed. It has a little bell collar with a little, like, name tag on it, and the name tag reads Oscar.
Oh, hello, Oscar. Are you my cat?
Can I do lore self?
Yeah, go ahead and roll yourself.
Oh, let's go. I got a 23.
Seeing Oscar appears to unlocked a couple of things in your memory, and you have the sudden realization that for all that Oscar loves you like you're his person, no, you live with a roommate named Cass, and Oscar belongs to her.
I have a roommate.
She'll like turn around and look at Gwyn. I have a roommate. I have a roommate.
Cass?
She'll like call out.
You hear the click of a door, and from further in the apartment, you just hear, Yulie? You're back
Hey.
late? Oh, wow, hi!
Sorry, I have a friend who was walking me home, and I just wanted you to know somebody new was in the house.
Yeah, no, thanks for letting me know.
This is Gwyn. Gwyn, this is Cass, my roommate.
hi, and she'll wave awkwardly.
You see that Cass is a very statuesque looking half elf with the brightest pink hair you've ever seen in your life. And she will immediately go over and be like, Hi, it's nice to meet you. Do you want a drink? We've got several types of tea.
Oh, that would be nice, but I have a carriage waiting outside, so I can't stay.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Yeah, no worries. Next time then. And she leans down to pick up Oscar and just makes him like do a little wave.
Okay. See you later, Gwyn.
Yeah, yeah, I'll see you at the cafe or somewhere else. I don't.
Right. Yes. Next time you come in to get a cup of coffee?
Do you work tomorrow?
Probably.
Fair enough. Can Gwyn like try to see if like she knows anything about this cafe?
Yeah, go
Is there a
ahead and
schedule
roll.
on the fridge?
Just curious if she's been here before.
As in Yulie's apartment or the cafe?
The cafe.
Okay. You
'Cause
can
that
roll
seems to make more
yourself.
sense. Okay. Um. Oh, nice. That is a 23.
Okay. With a 23, yeah, you actually have the realization that you're fairly familiar with the cup. It's one of your preferred places to go and read through your study books, with it being so close to campus.
Oh,
But
yeah.
you
So
don't know Yulie's schedule. You know she's there a lot, though.
okay. Well, we'll definitely be back to the cafe soon. I'm a regular, so
Right. Of course.
Uh-huh.
Yes, you
Mhm.
are. She's there all the time. Okay. Okay. We'll have a good night.
yeah, yes, you too. She'll retreat carefully, close the door real quiet,
Bye,
like
Gwyn!
bye. She'll
Makes
make her
Oscar
way
wave
back to the
goodbye.
It's very cute. Gwen likes that.
Cass leans towards Yulie and just goes, "Was I not supposed to be in tonight?"
No. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Oh my gosh. No, sorry. No, it was just
I
it
mean, it's
was
no problem. She seems really nice.
she is, but we're not she's a friend.
Okay, because that was one of the most awkward exchanges I've seen in my life.
I know. I'm having a really weird night.
Oh no, did something happen?
Um, I met a lot of new people and got a bit overwhelmed is all, and I already knew Gwynn, so she offered to walk me home.
Wow, yeah, don't take this the wrong way, because I mean it with the most love, but you are not the most social person.
Yeah. How was your night?
Quiet! I was supposed to be going over to a friend's house, but she totally cancelled on me last minute.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's fine. She's just helping her boyfriend set up for the fair, so I guess I'm just stuck here.
Right. Yes, the fair's just in a couple of days, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
You're not excited?
I'm excited about the after parties.
Sure.
The cultural exchange, not so much. It's gonna be a hell of a bore.
Well, I wouldn't know. I'm not really involved, but I
I
guess
mean, you're
it'll be
working through it, right?
yes. Yeah. Of course, like always.
Ah, that's gonna suck. I know that you love all of this kind of intellectual shit.
Yeah. Well, maybe I can get a little time to walk around.
Maybe that'd be nice. Maybe on your lunch hour or something. Doesn't some of
Yeah.
it go by your place?
Yes.
She's like trying not to say every answer like it's a question and absolutely failing.
I was gonna say roll performance, please.
You're not gonna believe this. I got a nat 20.
Wow.
The power of Yuri, whether it's active or not.
Yeah, I thought that was right. I thought I remembered you saying something about it last week. She plops Oscar down on the ground, and he makes like a proper heavy thunk when he hits.
Yulie immediately scritches Oscar. Almost like, when you're in an awkward situation and you're like, oh, but there's an animal that I can interact with.
Yeah. He immediately just is like, my chin. You shall scratch my chin,
Oh,
human.
Yulie acquiesces. She scratches the chin.
Honestly, I think he's more your cat than mine at this point.
Oh, don't say that. He loves you.
Well, except it took him an hour to come out from your room when I got back today. I had to break out the good treats.
That's just because I'm a homebody.
Yeah,
Sounds like we should have
really need to
swapped
get you
nights,
out of
huh?
town. We should have. You should invite me next time you go and hang out with people. And she gives you like a little light punch to the arm.
Okay, I will. I will.
Good. I want to know more about this Gwyn person.
She's she's very stoic, but really sweet. You'd get along with her, I think.
I hope so. She seems so nice. Oh, someone
Hmm.
stopped by for you earlier.
What?
Yeah, gentleman in like I don't know. He was wearing a really nice suit. Um, but he stopped by,
Did
said that he was here to see you, but obviously you were out with Gwyn.
someone in a suit?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay. Weird.
And he
I'm
was
not sure who
dressed
that
way
could
too nice
be.
to be on this side of town, that's for sure.
What else did he look like?
Old?
Okay.
I don't
Um,
know. Humans age strangely, but he was like gray, salt and peppery hair.
Can I lore self?
Yes.
Oh my god, you guys, it's another nat 20. This is so crazy.
This is
Nice.
so unlike
You
you
guys
and
want me to
unlike
remember.
Yulie. Yeah.
Why does that sound like the dice want you to remember, but you don't?
Against all odds.
I'm just expecting more of a struggle here. Okay. Yeah, who's salt and pepper hair man in a suit? Does that
Salt
ring
and
for
pepper
me?
hair man in a suit. Yes, it does ring a bell for you. You remember almost all of a sudden that you have an active investigation going.
Oh my gosh. With whomst? About whomst? About what?
Specifically, it brings to mind that hollow feeling that you'd had in your stomach earlier with the non-presence of Mom. And you realize that you have been researching for the last while, trying to find her. Carnocht has been dead end after dead end, but every so often you come across someone who might have a snippet of information that could help. The man with the salt and pepper hair is someone that you had spoken to months and months ago, who had promised to keep an ear to the ground should he find something that might interest you.
Yulie's eyes go wide. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I know exactly who that is. Did he gosh, did he leave a name or a way to contact him? Or oh, I guess I can just go see him. I know where he works. I know where he works. Oh my gosh, Cass, I know exactly who he is.
Okay, that's good, right? At least
It's
you
so
don't have
good.
a stalker. He's not a stalker, is he?
He's not a stalker. In fact,
Okay,
I
great.
stalked him, no, but not in a weird way.
Uh,
In a good
oh,
way. In a finding the truth way. In a
uh-huh.
smart way. Sorry. I need to sleep. Maybe.
Yulie, should I be worried?
No, you don't need to be worried. No, you don't need to be worried. You're lovely, and your cat's lovely, and
Thank you.
I'm gonna go to bed early. I think.
Okay, Yulie,
Yeah.
you're also lovely,
Oh, thank you.
but you should really get some sleep.
I'm going to. Yeah, I'm gonna go do that.
Okay.
Uh she's gonna like start trying to walk to her bedroom and then realize she's not sure which room is hers and try to
Ro-
recall what room Cass came out of.
Roll perception retroactively.
Oh my god, my nat one.
Yes, finally. Can't believe you've
You do
taken to
not
flipping
remember.
coins again.
Yeah, for real. I do love it when your dice do this. It amuses me
Ugh,
greatly.
me too. It's insane. Yeah, so she like starts to walk towards one door and then stops short and walks toward another door and stops short again and then doubles back. Then realizes how this must look to Cass.
Cass just goes, Yulie,
Yeah. Yes.
it-
Hi.
it's the one on the right.
Of course. Of course it is. I'm so tired. Okay, good night. She's gonna open the door.
Good night.
Does this room look like it's probably my room?
In all fairness, yes, it does.
Okay, great.
It's different to how you would have expected it to be decorated. It's a lot smarter. It's a lot more organized. Things are neat in a way that you wouldn't have expected them to be.
Hmm.
And in a very almost muted style. But that makes sense considering the other door that you almost kept walking through had a million butterflies on it.
Right, okay. Yeah, I guess she would, before trying to sleep, she would sort of look through this other Yulie's things and try to sort of get a vibe check on herself.
Yeah, it's a very simple room. There's a bed, a bookcase, a dresser, and a desk. The clothes inside the dresser are all, once again, very muted, neutral colors. There's a smattering of jewelry, all very simple and elegant, and a myriad of books of so many eclectic different things. But every so often, snuck between a lot more serious subjects, you find little nods towards the esoteric. On the desk in particular, there are several handwritten notes, and as you rifle through them, some of them appear to be study notes, as though you're taking classes somewhere. But every so often, you come across one that is incredibly vague. For instance, it'll be 3rd Street, 2 rights, or went through the mist. And a third one is like voices, question mark. And you notice that several of those sorts of notes have been taped to a corkboard above the desk that is woefully thin on evidence.
Okay. Yeah, I think in like a moments before the screen goes black sort of way, she like reaches out and touches the corkboard and goes, "Where are you, Mom?"
Only to immediately be interrupted by as the cat
Oh,
jumps onto your bed and decides he's
oh.
sleeping there for the night.
Wah.
You're right. I guess I should go to sleep too.
And with that, we leave Yulie in a strange home among strange people and cat? Question mark.
And cat.
Cat
And
and
we shall
Cass.
cat and Cass, Cass and cat. Cass, whose full name is Cassiopeia, just for the books. And we shall go to Noelani, Gwynn, and Yenna as the carriage pulls away, Gwynn having stumbled back into it.
Was everything okay?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's fine.
no.
Okay.
Did you agree on a meeting point or something for tomorrow?
We suggested the cup because she has to be there, and um, I guess we spent a fair amount of time there.
Okay. That's good.
Yeah, and if she's safe, it's her place. So if she's safe, then that's good, and we can maybe she'll learn something with her stuff. She had stuff, right?
Yeah, yeah, I think so. I didn't really get as far like she's got a roommate, and a very round cat. Um,
Oh,
Okay.
it was so I didn't get as far as seeing her room proper, but yeah.
uh, did it seem like there was more than one bedroom?
Yes, there is
Oh,
more than one bedroom.
okay.
Okay. Okay. Did the roommate seem nice, or was it somebody we knew?
No, at least I don't, unless you know them from like a different loop, but I it's based on what all of this is, or like, or how this is apparently supposed to work. It's not something I would be able to remember.
Okay, I just figured it seems like some memories are coming back and some we're just trying to piece together. So I just figured, the more familiar faces we see, maybe that'll help or make it worse. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if it's gonna make it worse. I can't make it any more worse, right?
I don't know how to answer that.
Okay, all right. She takes a deep breath. She's like, okay, all right. We'll figure it out.
Yeah, for what it's worth, she seemed quite friendly. Like Yulie's in good hands.
Okay. Well, I'll be seeing her tomorrow, so it's fine. Huh. Hmm.
Um, I think Gwyn might just like take that cue of silence to kind of just look out the window. She doesn't really know what else to say. She's
killing
being
me.
quiet.
She's killing
Go, girl, give them nothing.
me. And that's her right. That's
So
her
much
right.
there. Gwyn gives
That's
all
her
the
right.
information that she picked up, as far as I'm aware.
She's
Gwen's
doing
just
great.
not
She's doing
nosy
great.
enough.
She's really not nosy enough.
The carriage draws up to the school, and you immediately see that the difference between the Lyceum that you knew and the Enclave that is incredibly different. The Lyceum had been this sprawling arrangement of buildings, almost a town unto itself above Carnocht. The Enclave, on the other hand, is arranged in a circle around a central tower, and is a grand total of 7 buildings. It's small, it's insular. The gates that surround it are tall and incredibly secretive. The carriage itself pulls to a stop outside of 2 large, arching, wrought iron gates. And Moira pokes her head back. Alright, we're here. They won't let us take the carriage any further in. Time to walk, I'm afraid.
We'll exit the carriage.
Yeah.
She knocks 3 times on the gate and it swings open. I suppose I should give you something of the tour.
That'd be appreciated. Yeah.
The central tower is where most of the learning happens. But the majority of it's a library. You'll find that everything is incredibly self-guided here. The larger building over there, that's the dormitories. The other 5 smaller buildings are laboratories set aside for more technical work. The rest of the grounds are sectioned into practice areas, if you will, for dangerous casting. Most of your work here will be hands-on. You're apprentices, not students. You'll be ghosting professionals. Does that make sense, or do you have questions? I'm not the teacher among my family, so let me know.
No, please. That's perfect. When you say professionals, is there like a running list or what kind of specialties we're talking about here? I think.
She laughs and pats Noelani's back. Don't worry, I've met the majority of the people who work here. You've got Nihilus. He's who's got these two, motions to Yenna and Gwynn. He's our resident curse breaker. Then you've got Petra. She's big on the casting and enchanting side of things. Balthazar obviously does the artificing. And we have Nissa, who does most of the druid work and points at an errant greenhouse off across the grounds, surrounded by a multitude of trees. She's a spore druid herself, but she likes to keep things naturally, for all that means. The other teachers I'm sure you'll meet in time. The masters kind of run through and come in and out as they please. There's Maeve, I know, who does a lot of shadow casting. Almost the opposite of Nihilus in that way. Her speciality is hexes and curses. Is there a subject that you're interested in?
Go ahead.
Oh no.
I think Noelani sort of like just like shuffles under the attentions. Like, I mean, nothing in particular, I guess. I, it, how to put it? I haven't quite figured out where my affinities went this time around. I guess is what I'd say.
Well, where do your affinities lie in general? You're not just the person you were here, you're now the person you are.
Right. Well, that person is. I mean, I've got these, and she'll take out the like one of the daggers and the lockpicking kit, and it's like, she's quite prepared. I'll say that.
Oh, you'll be working with Locke. I can't imagine anyone else you'd be working with.
And they are.
Mischief and Carnocht, they're our local rogue, if you'd like. That's probably the best way to sum it up.
Right. Is that like legal or frowned upon? You know, is it more considered like adventuring work, or are we talking like high level? And she makes this like sort of like high level like gesture, like, you know, espionage, things like that. I just I it's been hard to figure out what the vibe here is.
I mean, it runs the gamut. There are some rogues who can take their tricks and turn them into something legal. There are others who definitely prefer to run in the opposite side of things. Espionage is certainly one way to go. Gods know politicians always need assassins.
Right.
There's corporate espionage. There's a lot of them actually tend to work with the banks.
Okay.
How else to know that your vault is secure if you haven't got a rogue trying to break into it every 5 seconds?
Yeah, no, of course. Of course. Yeah. That makes total sense. Okay. Great. That answers that covers it. Then I'll look for Locke.
You'll usually find Locke in the basement. Just as a fair warning. Of the main tower, I mean.
Okay.
I think you'll probably be their first apprentice in the entire time I've been here.
Can I roll what's the vibe? She sounds like that's cool, or that's weird that Locke took an apprentice.
Go ahead and roll insight. Well, perception.
Perception.
Perception was what I was about to say, which is a word. Absolutely.
Inside peeps. That's a 33.
A 33.
Please, Miss Moira, help me.
A 33.
Yeah.
She seems a little impressed.
Okay.
There is definitely a wry bend to her expression that kind of tells you that she's just not impressed with Locke in general, because Locke really does seem to be a level of mischief that she doesn't like dealing with. But also understands that Locke is incredibly good at what they do. And is probably very picky about their apprentices.
Okay, great. I think okay, basement lock. Got it. Okay, yes. Yes.
Don't worry. You'll all do
I
fine.
feel like in the last at least 20 hours we've been mostly worries, but thank you. That means a lot.
Well, this is your stop. These are the dormitories. I'd offer to come in with you, but teachers aren't allowed after hours. And while I'm not technically one, I probably shouldn't bend those rules too much. The building that you end up in front of is another construction of white stone. It looks as though it was probably made the same time as the central tower. And there are a multitude of carvings on the doors and in the stone, all of which seem to revolve around different trades, different magical and physical trades. Here you've got an anvil, there you've got spell casting, here you've got protective sigils, somewhere else you've got necromantic motifs. There's so much going on.
After we say our good nights and thanks to Moira, I guess no turn to Yenna and Gwyn. So, shall we?
Yeah, I guess we shall.
Yeah. This is probably the most normal moment of the night, to be honest.
And taking a step into the building, you realize that this is at least somewhere warm and homely to rest for the night. Even if you now have to try and find your rooms. We shall leave it there for the girls.
Mhm.
And Tink,
Hello?
over in Boigatory
Over in
again.
Boigatory.
On leaving Zinnia's house, you'd found Belial sat on the steps. Messing with a lighter and a cigarette, but not lighting it.
Hey, sorry, I almost didn't see you there. Sorry, it took a while.
That's alright. It's surprise for the wedding. I'm not surprised that you needed to talk about it.
Yeah, Cal. So,
He tucks the cigarette behind his ear and puts the lighter away, looking at Tink with a searching expression even as he starts walking. Is everything alright?
yeah, it was just a really long day.
I've seen you after a long day, Tink. You're not usually this. He makes a motion around his head that's just like up in the air, high strung.
Tink is very like, well, that's surprising. As far as he knows, he's very high strung.
Yeah, no, it's there's just a lot to plan, and the festival's so soon, and uh just trying to, I guess, focus on one thing at a time.
And I think he's fidgeting with his hands. He is like spinning the ring on his finger. He like is incapable of looking like everything's okay, I think.
In which case, can you please roll me a deception?
Absolutely. That was a nat 20. I'm very, very surprised with him.
Belial just nods, hands in his pockets as they're walking. It's understandable, you have so much coming up. But I didn't expect... Well, you've been a lot better recently.
Can I roll self on that?
Yeah, go for it.
Ooh, he actually rolled good. 28.
28. You realize, as the memory comes to you, that Belial has a very important reason to ask that question. You've both been working together on a potion that would help with anxiety.
Mm.
And it has been helping Tink for the last couple of months.
Crying, throwing up.
That in a conversation where Belial was like, we should test it on other things first, Tink was like, nope, swallowed it.
Yes, which sounds very him. Is it a kind of like once a day thing? Like,
Yes.
I think Tink will like go to like loop his arm through Boz and like go close. And be like, listen, maybe it was a placebo day, you know?
You're not supposed to know when it's a placebo day. That's the whole point of a placebo.
yes, exactly. And if I'm like this, maybe it was. Maybe it's helping.
You need to tell me if anything is off. You know I don't like the fact that we're testing this on you to begin with.
No, I know. I feel fine. I feel normal. It's just not a great normal, you know.
Right.
And he'll like squeeze Boz's arm, walking close.
Bar is immediately going to loop his arm around your waist and pull you even closer.
He is both delighted and extremely uncomfortable. It's extremely comfortable and extremely uncomfortable at the same time. Barry, this
Roll
is
performance.
everything he ever wanted, and he does not feel like he deserves it. Performance 11.
Alright, there's definitely something going on. And he lets you go. Did I do something?
No. No, you didn't do anything. You're perfect. You're always perfect.
No, we both know that that's not true.
I mean, it is to me.
Agree to disagree.
Fine.
What's going on? Stop trying to derail the conversation.
I can't. I can't.
Roll
N-
diplomacy.
19.
Oh, I just
Is
wrote
it dangerous?
diplomacy. Whoa.
No.
Roll deception.
19.
What's your deception modifier?
11.
Okay, alright.
I rolled okay, but not well.
Belial gives Tink a long look, as though searching for something. Will it hurt anyone else?
There is a very long pause. And I think the look that he ends up giving Belial is one of uncertainty.
The moment it gets dangerous, you tell me.
I will. I promise.
Alright, then keep your secrets.
He gives a sigh of immense relief and loops his arm back in Belial's.
There's idle chatter as you head back, taking in a Carnocht that has changed since the last time you saw it. The streets are cleaner. There are more green spaces through the city. Clearly some areas have been co-opted for little community gardens. And that only grows more and more apparent as you head towards a building that appears to be several townhouses that have been merged into one. Belial leads you up the steps and through the front door. And a winding interior. Until you are led to a small one-bedroom apartment. And immediately have a ferret drop on your head.
Noodle.
Did I have Noodle last loop at all? I can't remember. Yes, I
No.
did.
Did we buy a ferret or we just got
Yeah,
the cat?
no,
did
there
buy
was
a
a
ferret.
there was a ferret.
He had a ferret. Yeah. And I do think he goes like, "Oh, Noodle."
Ugh,
Very
I-
what are you doing here? kind of thing.
She had too much energy, so I left her out.
He immediately looks around for if anything is chewed to shit. It
Oh,
shouldn't
several
be.
things have been chewed to shit.
Yeah.
Especially the sofa that Noodle appears to like have made a hole in and live in.
Yeah.
But none of it looks like it's new, like newly destroyed.
Okay.
But you keep a fairly comfortable home, the two of you together. There's a large desk pushed to one side as well, with a multitude of brewing potions and components on it, all safely locked out of Noodle's reach. But there is also a massive climbing structure around this apartment for a ferret.
But yeah, I think he'll like toss Noodle on her little climb, take off his shoes, start unbuttoning, like just, loosening the uniform. It's been a long time. He doesn't usually wear these. And just double check to make sure that none of these potions are things he needs to look at tonight.
Roll perception.
No.
What did you roll?
14. I rolled a 2.
Okay. Nothing seems out of the ordinary or especially needing your attention.
Okay.
Belial comes back into the room and holds a vial out towards you. You have to leave early. I figured I should give it to you tonight.
Right. Thank you. Should probably wait till tomorrow.
Only if you're going to have breakfast. Take it with food. Understood? I have morning at the practice, but I will meet you in the afternoon and help you set up.
Right. Yeah, no, that's good. I might need to stop by the lab tomorrow. I think I kind of sort of promised that I talked a big game about the crystal matrix, and I'm really not sure if it's like actually where it needs to be. And I thought it's like pretty much there. I just need to check on it before I like go set anything up tomorrow. So if I'm not there, I'm at the lab, and I will be there as quickly as I can be.
Okay. Well, I will leave you to your potions. And he tilts your chin up and just gives your forehead a kiss. Good night.
He blushes so much.
And Belial
So
heads towards the singular bedroom. And that is where we are going to leave our game.
Woohoo!
Yeah. Tink face in hands.
It's a little gay panic for everybody just to go around.
Yeah,
This episode should just be titled Gay Panic.
Yes.
we all deserve gay panic once in a while.
We do!
It's true.
The world needs to give us more of it. Thank you, everyone at home, for watching. We've had a grand time, and I hope that you guys have too. We will be back next Monday. Startlingly on time, it seems. This is 2
Hey.
weeks running that we've been, like,
Don't
on
jinx it.
time-ish.
Yeah.
Alright,
We've
I'm
been
touching
hit.
wood, I'm touching wood.
Yeah,
So
no,
we will
we've
see you
been
guys.
so on it.
Yeah, from 4 to 4:30 EST is when we start our game. And we will see you next Monday. Bye, everybody.
See you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
And then it was us as I prepare to put our music on. Thank you so much for joining us today. We are still trying to get our bearings through this timeline. So yeah, it is a great time to jump in because we're also learning about the world that we're in, as well as learning about maybe some of the worlds that came before. So, yeah, if you want to hang out again and this is your first time here, please hit that follow button. We also have backup episodes on YouTube, including last week's episode, freshly edited. We don't do a lot of editing, just cut off the big beginnings and trails of the ending. So if you want to check those out, you always can. If you want to hang out in the Discord and see some of this lovely art before it goes on stream or as as it gets drawn sometimes with our quick draw artist, Smoshy in chat, then you can do that as well. And if you'd like to have any artwork you do featured, please post it in there or just get in touch with me. This is Nick. So you can get in touch with me in a variety of ways on a variety of websites, and you can figure out, or on Discord. All of those things are possible. Otherwise, yeah. Thank you so much for coming. Have a great night. See you next week. Thanks for liking our silly little game. Okay. Bye-bye, everyone.